Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It is me, your girl, Goddess of Love and Truth Reacts, coming to you with another video reaction upload. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber or viewer, welcome back. All of you guys' support is greatly and truly appreciated. If you have not subscribed to the channel as of yet, what are you waiting for? It is free, and it costs you absolutely nothing. So click that subscribe button, click that bell notification for all so that you never miss an upload. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, and leave your comments down below. By liking the video and subscribing, you also help me and my channel grow by getting in and remaining in the YouTube algorithm. So all of you guys' support is greatly and truly appreciated. I'm also doing a series of subscriber givebacks to show you guys that I truly appreciate you supporting my channel. So thank you. Keep subscribing, keep liking, keep sharing, and keep leaving your comments down below. Now, if you are new to this channel, I react to different types of things. I was reacting to music, but they be tripping on that, so I haven't really did any music on here in a while. I was reacting to Beyond the Gates, and I hope to start back reacting to that soon. Lately, I've been just doing Country Wayne because I've had a lot going on these last couple of months. Busy, but things are finally coming back to normalcy. So I will be able to get back into other reactions. I give my reviews on court trials, cases, different things that may be coming up. What else? Also the office shenanigans with Veronica. It's called something else, but that's what I call it. I call it office shenanigans with Veronica. It's like a animated stick figure, and she's at work and she be checking the bosses and stuff like that. It's really funny. And then I have this other comedian who I'm gonna start reacting to his skits as well on the channel. I'll let y'all know his name. I don't want to say it too soon, but I'll let y'all know his name once we get into the reactions for his channel as well. He's a really good comedian also, and he does some good skits. I be cackling, okay? But all right, you guys. Let's get into it. We're about to get into Country Wayne and Amber. I'm trying to keep the camera steady. And Amber on her tour again, running her mouth, asking everybody if she should be dating Atlanta. She also had the audacity to try to get Wayne to change the name of his music industry. Well, not industry, but I guess the record label, if that's what you want to call it, because it said it's Wayne Entertainment, and she talking about how about, what she say, A&K Entertainment, or Wayne, Country Wayne Entertainment. Oh no, she said A&K like Amber and Country, like that didn't even make sense. And then she said Country Wayne and Amber Ty. But I wanted to show you guys, I'm about to watch it in here, but I wanted to show y'all my little color schemes. So we could change that, and let's change this one. I think I want to go back to red though, before I turn the TV on and watch it. But that's all right, guys. I ain't gonna go through all of the colors. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Next on the docket, So we have Wayne, Amber, and their artist, Anthony. I was going to say, I forgot his name, but I remember because he said, I remember Anthony making a comment about his name being the same, the artist's name being the same as his, and Wayne as well made a comment about it. So Anthony, Amber, and Wayne come out of the studio, and they were just saying, you know, how he's a really good artist. And Wayne was like, it's not even about the money, it's about, you know, the artist and, you know, giving back and stuff like that. And then Anthony was like, well, I'm glad you said that, because he was like, a lot of people, it's all just about the money. And Wayne said, now don't get it twisted. Now we gonna make some money. Now we gonna make it, but it's not all about the money, but we gonna do what we gotta do to make the money. Okay. He was like, yeah, I got you, like that. So then Amber tells Contra Wayne that they need to change the name of the business. And he like, with all due respect, Amber, he was like, I'm known, you know what I'm saying? And I picked that name for a reason. I picked that name because people know that name, you know what I'm saying? More people are more comfortable with a brand and a name they know. So I don't think it's a good idea to change it. And that's correct. Wayne is absolutely correct. And Amber talking about, I know, I understand, but I was just thinking, she always come into a business want to change some stuff. Always. That's how, remember when her and Anthony first went in business with that bar, it was owned by two other people, remember? And Amber, the first thing she did was come in there trying to change this, trying to change that, trying to change this and that, there and the other. She was supposed to come in and invest to help them not lose it or whatever. And if she wanted to make changes, they were supposed to have meetings and to discuss it. But Amber came in there just changing things. Do y'all remember that? And then the dudes, they was ready to kick her to the curb because Philip linked her up with them. And they were sick of her. They were sick of her. And Anthony, you know, kind of talked them down or whatever. This was before Amber and Anthony got together. And Anthony was like, Anthony Dalton, not the artist Anthony Dalton. But this was before her and Anthony got together, before they was even dating. This is how they ended up getting together. So he talked to them and he was like, well, listen, you know, just let her do it. You know, whatever she decide, I'm going to back her, you know, this and that, there and the other. So they didn't like that. And then remember when she went into business with Kelvin and Brittany, she came in there trying to change the name from Carmen's. Like, she always immediately, and I mean, I get it. If you're investing in something, yes, you want to, you know, put your brand on stuff or whatever. But like how you talking to Wayne about it, you're supposed to have a meeting about it or whatever. But Amber, when she did that bar, she just went in there and started changing stuff. And her thing is, she just always want to come in and change. The bar people, yes, they needed her. The restaurant, Kelvin, yes, he needed them. Wayne, he don't need Amber. Amber came to him with the music thing. You know what I'm saying? He didn't need her to bring him no artist. Is he happy she brought him? Yes. Is she going to get paid for it? Yes. Is she going to get all the credit that she's supposed to get for it? Yes. But we business partners as far as you bringing them in, but we not business partners as far as you changing my brand. And she got to realize that, like, she got to stop coming in trying to take over stuff. You know what I'm saying? She always trying to take over some stuff. She didn't put no money into Wayne's company. She brought an artist. That's what you're going to get paid for, bringing that artist and what this artist make and what this artist do. You don't control his other artists that he have. You know what I'm saying? You don't control his brand. You don't control his business. Like, she need to calm down. She does that a lot every time she go into business. Yep. And he brought it up. He said when you and Mike had the little chip vending machine thing, and she tried to make changes to that. Remember, she was trying to run stuff on there too. He said, I ain't coming there trying to tell y'all what to do. I just like, what kind of chips are these? Wayne petty is stupid. She was like, touche. But she kept on, she was very, very persistent. And this is when dude was telling him, you know, he glad that he ain't just about the money or whatever. But Wayne was like, listen, we gonna make money. So we are about money or whatever. We not just about the money. So that's when they were still talking about that. I thought that was my last screenshot on the other one. That's why I stood there. But There it is. There it is. They was talking about it. We ain't gonna rehash it. So this is when they came out. I was like, what is that in that jug? That jug that she got, that glass jar. Them the best jars to drink out of. We shouldn't be drinking out of plastic bottles and stuff. We supposed to be drinking out of those type of jugs or mason jars or whatever. It's healthier. But anyway, but the stuff that you use, like the water and stuff, is supposed to come straight from the springs into that. It's not supposed to be put in the plastic and then transferred. So then it kind of missed the minerals and that you need from it or whatever, kind of defeats the purpose. But anyway, the drink look good unless it's Kool-Aid. If it's Kool-Aid, it's a no, I'll pass. But I was like, oh, what she got in there? What she drinking? It look good and tasty and scrumptious, okay? Hopefully it's some fruit juice. And then he eating his, I think it was some pistachios, or whatever you call it, whatever he was eating. He was chomping down on it. And Amber looking gorgeous as usual. He told her, don't leave her purse off in there no more. Like, girl, people be coming in and out of there. She too trusting. So then she was like, can I ask you something? She was like, I know it's business, but you also my friend. He like, go ahead. Like, child, Amber on this tour of asking everybody if she should go on a date with Anthony, her husband. I'm like, girl, I am so sick of this. Like, if you don't get off of that, like, oh my God, do what you want to do, Amber. At this point, like, it's like Mama Brenda said, that's a situation between you and God. You know what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do. And then just like Coco told her, you know what I'm saying? I think you're a fool if you go, but at the end of the day, it's your decision and I'm going to support you on whatever you do. Some people got to learn their own way. You know what I'm saying? She really wanted to say some people got to learn the hard way. You know what I'm saying? But like, damn, Amber, like, why are you trying to get confirmation from everybody? She just waiting for somebody to tell her, yeah, girl, go on and go on that date or whatever. Ain't nobody finna tell you that because you done told everybody what he done did. See, that's another reason why you can't be just putting everybody in your business if you feel like you're going to take that person back or whatever, because people going to get a true opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like when you keep asking them, but then they going to get to the point of Coco, like how Coco, you know, I'm going to give you my opinion, but at the end of the day, I'm going to still tell you, do what you got to do, because at the end of the day, if you tell her not to do something, then she don't do it. And then later she felt like she should have did, then guess who she going to be mad at? When she should have just did what she wanted to do in the first place and be grown and mature and stop asking everybody else what should they do. Like, girl, do what you gonna do, Amber. I'm sick of hearing about this. I'm sick of Shayla and Anthony going back and forth with their stuff. He talking about he ain't gonna be the daddy like how his daddy was, and his daddy was just a provider and not there emotionally. That's what you doing. You just a provider too, because you don't be around Kai like that. But that's what Shayla's saying, but it is what it is. And you still ain't got to be with Shayla to be around Kai like that. You just need to come get him more and spend time with him. You don't have to just spend time with him with Shayla. Just like how you came over there and got him that day and bounce. That's how you need to do. But next time, take his bottles, take his diapers, take him some shoes. And go spend the day with him. You know what I'm saying? Let him spend the night with you sometime. He ain't got to stay with Shayla every night. You know what I'm saying? Let him come be with you at some time. You know what I'm saying? He don't have to be there with her. I literally just said that, but it came out again. Sorry. But yeah, like, I'm so sick. I'm sick of Shayla and Anthony's storyline. I'm sick of Amber and her storyline. Like, she ain't gonna never learn to keep her mouth closed and just do what you gotta do. Like, pray to God and go on, girl. You said you was delivered. Like, I'm sick of y'all lying on God. But I know sometimes we do go through things or whatever, and then we decide we don't know what we want to do and we be confused or whatever. But girl, oh my God, this is draining. And I know it's not just her, it's the skits, it's the writers, but oh my God, they are draining. They are draining the heck out of me. And speaking of the writers and stuff, have y'all seen all that mess going on with Tyler Perry? Y'all superstar? Yeah, y'all. Let me find out Tyler Perry got all them lawsuits about him doing that stuff. You know, Christian Keys never did file his lawsuit. I feel like they did a settlement with Christian Keys. But now since that first lawsuit came out, Christian Keys spoke out and he was saying something about them trying to do something about his show being played on a certain network. I think it was on BET. Don't quote me on that. But he said he gonna move it. He been talking to other networks to see about getting them somewhere else because he's not getting no help from where he's supposed to. And the Shade Room had said that Tyler Perry was the executive producer, and Christian Keys came on there and had to correct him. He said, no, I am the executive producer. This is my show. I have the final say-sos on the show. But he got people in the background hating on him and trying to stop him from getting his stuff put on the different networks or whatever. So the white guy had put out his lawsuit or whatever, and then that's when Christian Keys came out with his other stuff about the shows. But mind y'all, he came out first, but he just never did tell Tyler Perry. He never did say Tyler Perry's name, and he never did go through with the lawsuit. He wanted to go and file charges, but whatever Tyler Perry and them did or said, he didn't do it no more. Now there is another man that came out, and he pissed off after the white boy put his lawsuit in, because he being represented by the same attorneys that he went through in the first place, but they was telling him that they couldn't really represent him. Well, they didn't say they couldn't represent him. Well, they did. They said they couldn't represent him or whatever, and then he got another attorney, but they didn't tell him all his rights or whatever, and they made him sign a deal with Tyler Perry, a settlement. So he had to sign an NDA, and then he really didn't get that much money. And now he's seeing that these people went and represented this guy, and this guy didn't go through nothing compared to what this man went through. This man said that Tyler Perry basically did it him, you know what I'm saying, gave him a drink, and he said he remember him, you know, starting to touch on him and mess with his backside and putting, so he didn't say baby oil, he said Vaseline on him or whatever. And then he said next thing you know, he was out of it. He don't remember nothing. He woke up the next morning and he was sore back there and bleeding back there, and there was Vaseline back there. And he went to the doctor, and yeah, child, I said, oh, she's naive. And this all supposedly occurred. Sorry about that. This all supposedly occurred at Tyler Perry's house. Well, this man is also a resident of California. And Tyler Perry's house is in Atlanta. The studios is in Atlanta. And so he was saying that they was telling him that he could only do so much because of the fact that it was Atlanta jurisdiction. But being that he lived in California, he could have filed it with California, and then there was different things that he could have filed as well. And he basically saying they didn't tell him his rights or whatever. They made a deal. The attorneys basically made a side deal with Tyler Perry so they can get more money, get the money that they wanted, and they really didn't care about him. And then when you look at what he got for the settlement, the attorneys got half of what he got, or either a little more. I think he didn't even get as much as the attorneys got, and I was like, that's crazy. And it wasn't even $1 million. It was like, I ain't gonna quote the amount because I forgot, but it was pretty much pennies compared to what this dude is suing for. The other dude that's suing now, the white boy, is suing for $260 million. I don't know if I mentioned that on the video or not, but yeah, he definitely suing for $250 million. And he wasn't even SA'd. This guy here was actually SA'd. He's also a veteran that was suffering from PTSD. So he had veteran rights. He had all types of rights that his attorneys didn't go over with him. And then after everything was said and done, and they made him sign this NDA, he come to find out that the attorneys is cool with Tyler Perry and his crew. So he felt like they backhanded him and they did him dirty. So baby, he's speaking out. He done put the NDA on his Instagram, all his videos. I think he got like 6 videos up where he's talking about it. He got screenshots. He done said all their names. Child, it's going down with old Tyler Perry, child. It's not looking good, honey. But all of this is alleged because we wasn't there. We don't know. So it's just they word against his so far until they can come out with some hardcore proof. And then we shall see if he going to be the next person on trial like Diddy was, honey. But all right, y'all. Tell me what y'all think about this skit. Leave y'all comments down below. Like the video. Share the video. If you have not subscribed to the channel as of yet, what are you waiting for? It is free. Costs you absolutely nothing. So click that subscribe button. Click that bell notification for all so that you never miss an upload. And as we say before we go, love, peace, and hair grease. Smooches. Bye. Happy Monday. Have a wonderfully blessed day, you guys. Bye.